Luxottica designs and manufactures fashion, luxury, sport and performance eyewear.
Exactly. This is the company that owns Ray-Ban and Oakley. It's an Italian company, but they bought the holding and controlling interests of those US interests about a decade ago.
Market cap here of $32.2 billion, PE of 37, dividend yield of 2.35%. We've found out what beer you drink.
Yeah.
Now tell me what brand of sunglasses you wear.
I have a pair of Oakleys, which I use for trail running and that kind of thing, so they've got to be prescription and all of that. This company makes those, Oakleys, there you go. But in addition, they also have the major retail distribution through Sunglass Hut and a bunch of other retail distribution stores. Not only, though, do they own sunglass brands themselves, like Oakley and Ray-Ban, but they also manufacture under license all of those luxury goods brands like Chanel, Armani, Bulgari, all those, Ralph Lauren, Tom Ford, etc., etc.
Do you like this as an investment offering?
Look, it's not often we talk about companies that are headquartered in Milan, Italy, but like I pointed out earlier, it's got a nice ADR tradable in New York. We think this is a good one because remember...
Are your clients exposed?
Yeah, we do have quite a lot of these, and you can see how well they've done. A little bit of help from the euro-dollar exchange rate there recently.
But more recently, they've actually fallen.
Yeah, well, everything has had a bit of a poor couple of months there, so you know it's a good time to
get into them. would you get into them at $68?
Yeah, because look, the long-term growth story here is again emerging markets. So in countries like Brazil, China, and so on, there's a huge market for sunglasses because everybody doesn't own them already. Europe is rebounding a bit, and there's one issue about this company that is just worth noting.
Yes.
In addition,
Tell us.
There's a big family controlling interest. So there's an old boy whose name is Leonardo Del Vecchio, who founded this company in 1961 with his mate Giorgio Armani, and they all had the shares and so on and so forth. He owns 61% of the shares. It's a bit of a problem because...
Well, you told me when we were chatting about PSG, you don't like that family element. So
well,
I hope you're consistent with that.
Indeed. So he had a very smart young guy called Andrea Guerra running the company, who turned out to be a very good friend of Matteo Renzi, the new Prime Minister of Italy. So Guerra went to go and work for Renzi in the government.
So Luxottica lost him.
Instead of appointing a new dynamic, dominant CEO, the old chap said, you know what, I'll come back as the executive chairman. And you know what, that sort of can sometimes be...
Is it not time to get out of Luxottica on the back of that information?
You know, it's not as though he owns 90% of the shares. I think 61. I think over time the family control will diminish, and it's too big and important a company for it to remain in private hands. I think there'll be a solid growth trajectory for the company, so I'm still prepared to be...
Hot or not?
Hot on this one, yeah.